Hey guys, welcome to the show. This week I'm taking a look at this, the Browning 525 Autumn Silver. It's a limited edition gun launched this year along with a brother gun, the 75, the name of which I've forgotten, I'll post it below, which is a kind of silver enhanced acanthus scrollwork. This is a acanthus bordering, pretty traditional sort of a scrollwork pattern with these nice medallions with game birds. We've got a duck, a partridge and a pheasant. Rendered very, very nicely in that silver, and I think, to be honest, I'm a fan. I like this silver on silver. It has enough bling to be interesting and just look nice without being the sort of slightly over the top of the gold, in my opinion. Let's do oily bits before we do shoot impressions. It's a 525, there are no surprises here. We've got 30-inch tubes with a solid mid-rib. Other barrel lengths are available. 6mm non-tapered top rib, ventilated, which is nice. Ventilation on a game gun, I think, is useful, although the current aesthetic preference for solid ribs is what it is. I do think you get terrible heat haze off them. Steel front bead. We've got a nice slim sport and forend. Hand-cut checkering, grade 5 wood. Everything is as you would expect for a gun of this type. Coming back into the pistol grip, we've got teardrops, hand-cut checkering, no palm swell to speak of. Autosafe, take it or leave it, it's a game gun. Thin, non-adjustable trigger. Trigger pulls have been very good, generally. The stock itself is finished with a silver medallion and of course the Inflex pads, which are very good at recoil handling, and generally this gun has been excellent in terms of recoil. Shootability, it's been lovely, to be honest. It's been a little honey to shoot. It's very, very nimble without being too nimble, if that makes sense. I find stuff sort of south of, well, game gun territory, I find is very, very difficult to shoot, because I'm used to clay guns. This feels like a light gun. This feels nimble and quick, but it's just a shade under 8 pounds, which is kind of heavy for a game gun, but it shoots lovely. No problems at recoil, doesn't wander around. Invector Plus choked, pattern's nice, 18.7 board, 3-inch chamber, superior steel proof. It's all there for a game gun, and £3,500 or thereabouts. I've seen them cheaper, but I don't know, this is pretty for that much money. It is a bonny 525, but yeah, as game guns go, like it. To be honest, there's not a great deal much else to say. It's a 525. They are fantastic little guns, to be honest. It's nice to shoot one occasionally and just remember how nice they are for such a ubiquitous action design that's been around for knocking on, coming up to 100 years. There's a reason that these things are still made. That trapdoor action, you know, everybody knows what that sounds like. They're lovely. Cased, as you would expect. Selection of chokes, yeah, the usual stuff. I hope you've noticed that we've launched channel memberships recently. If you join up, buy me a coffee or the equivalent amount of money on a monthly basis, you get early access to videos and a look at, even depending on which tier you go for, sometimes some uncut footage or stuff that wouldn't normally make it to the channel. The, of course, other benefit is that you get to support the channel. This content isn't free to make, especially on the big project stuff that we've started doing recently. It's really useful to get some support if you enjoy the show. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.